Passing legislation for the sake of passing legislation is something that we do a lot in the European Union, I guess also in national parliaments, but it's not very successful.
So how was the conference today?
It was great. It was a conference held by the Liberals and DPP on net neutrality.
By Schröke and Verheyen?
Yes. And both Dutch, Neelie Kroes as well. She was one of the main speakers of the conference. And then Amelia was also a speaker in the second panel. Yeah, well, I was there mostly to listen to, of course, Amelia, but also to Neelie Kroes, because...
Did you say anything interesting?
Well, actually, I mean, she was speaking, like always, about net neutrality, but she didn't really say anything interesting or anything that she didn't say before.
Ladies and gentlemen, net neutrality can be a polarizing debate, no doubt about that. We are... A great place to innovate and implement new ideas.
Well, that is one of the problems with Kroes. We had great expectations when she started the legislature. I mean, she's been in... she was a strong supporter of net neutrality in all her statements early on. And so Amelia was very happy about having her there. But then the years pass by and nothing happens. And now we're at the end of the legislature and suddenly she's trying to produce something. But if you look at her proposals, it's not net neutrality. It's just the name net neutrality.
If the net neutrality debate shows anything, it is how important the internet has become. Not just basic events, but technology connections that are open, fast, and that are enabling.
Yeah, Amelia didn't say much about net neutrality because she wanted to be very brief, because she wanted to leave room for questions from the audience instead of speaking herself.
Well, she usually talks about net neutrality. I know that she was in Romania recently. It was set up by Kristen Bullemak, our former intern, who will actually start working for the Greens soon. She was in a conference organized by a free software foundation. Do you know what the name of that one is?
Chata.
Chata, yeah, right, that's the Romanian Free Software Foundation. It's impressive that you know that, actually. Anyways, so she was there speaking with some of their members and the people they had invited. And then she covered net neutrality, and she also covered the lack of action by Kroes. I think she was rather straightforward with her criticism there, actually.
I have more the feeling of Neelie Kroes that she's failed in doing a lot of things that she should have done. She could have acted on net neutrality any time in the last 4 years. Net neutrality defined as anyone on the internet can find anyone else on the internet, regardless of whether or not they have a private relationship. The internet service provider is not the person or not the entity which is meant to decide who you can access on the internet or not. And so Neelie Kroes says in 2009, when she became commissioner, before she seemed to rule, that she valued this, that she wanted to act on this. But actually, in 4 years, nothing. The only thing that she's been saying is that she wants to wait to see if this is a problem.
Regulation matters, but while we, quite rightly, regulate chemicals and food or toys, we have largely left the internet intact.
Everything in between seems so taxing. You're all so taxing. It's not another ploy to get him out of here.
That is much better. And you should go a little bit closer. You have to be unnaturally close. You know, the way you are when you're alone in a big elevator.
There?
Mm-hmm.
So, don't you want to ask me something?
No, I don't want to ask you something. I'm tired of asking you stuff.
If she